Johnny Daniel, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. How are you today? I'm glad to be back after my technical difficulties last week. So how are you? The weather's starting to warm up. It's great here. It's about 72 right now. Slight breeze. Almost warm enough to paint the toenails and get the flip-flops out, but not quite yet, because I'm sure we're going to have a couple more roller coasters of cooler weather, shall we say. So for today, I'm glad to be here. I don't know about you, but for today, we're going to be doing some St. Paddy stuff because that's coming up, if you didn't know that, because March is right around the corner. Look, we're right here. We only have this much more of February to go. So March will be here before you know it, and before you know it, you'll say, I don't have my St. Paddy's Day stuff done. Or I'm working on Easter. So Easter's not until April, by the way, mid-April. So you have a minute. Just in case you didn't know, because sometimes it's in March, but this year it's in April. So you have a minute. All right, so some announcements. Paper Pumpkin this next month is 12 note card size cards. We're also celebrating our 7th anniversary, 7 years of Paper Pumpkin, our monthly kit. So with that, you will get a bonus stamp set. So it's a great month to try it out. You can do a prepaid code instead of a subscription if you don't want to give out a bunch of information. And like I said, cancel at any time. So, and if you need a reminder for that, I do that as well. So, let's see. Celebration. The coordinating flyer is released. If you don't have that, please let me know. I can email, print, mail, deliver, however you need it to happen. We can get that for you. Also, let's see here. The second release flyer brochure for Celebration is out. So if you don't have yours yet, you need it. And here's why. Because I'm doing a leap year promotion that started this morning at 6 a.m. and will go till Monday. This is not available online. So if you don't have it, you can't shop from it. Okay? So that's what that is. Now I want to show you the difference. This is first release. It's a tiny bit thicker. And it's a lady with longer hair. Second release, she looks a little bit more like me, just because her hair's shorter. So, also there's gorgeous paper in the second release, so if you have not seen it, drop by, let me know, give me a call, throw me a text, whatever you want to do. I do have the Flowering Foil Specialty Designer Series paper. Wow, say that 3 times fast, huh? And I also have the vellum that is available in that second release. They're gorgeous, by the way, and they feel good too. So if you don't have it, let me know. I'll pop it in the mail to you. And I will also be up in Yucca on Friday. So if you have not gotten it and want to meet me, I will be at Starbucks 10:30 to 11:30 on Friday. No, I have not emailed that out yet, but I will shortly. So more on Rubber Rummage. The boxes are in. So if you haven't picked yours up, or if you don't know what I'm talking about, ask me for more details, because we do have some creating to do today. And then last but not least, the leap year promotion, which is only through me, not through Stampin' Up, is a bonus to Celebration if that's not enough for you, to give a kickoff to the second release. So if you have not received your email, I sent it out this morning, 6 a.m. If you have not received it, please let me know ASAP and I will get it to you, okay? Let's see. Last but not least, save the date for Cheryl's class on March 7th from 10 to 1 right here in 29 Palms. We will be doing some spring stuff, some possibly Easter stuff, and definitely some St. Paddy's stuff. So with that, I'm going to put you down and we're going to get to creating. Don't forget about the second release. Let me know if you need it. So hold on. Hey, Jode. Hey, Shawnee. No, I did not. Woo! If I can get this to stay awesome. No, I did not get it fixed. I just found a workaround. Because if there's a will, there's a way, right? Yep. That's how it is. So, yeah. It is what it is. It's never boring around here. So I will say hello this way. Yeah. So last week I couldn't find my live button. This week I have not still found my live button, but I found a workaround to it. And if I go this way and this way and this way and then access my page, I get in. So, like I said, it's just never dull. So, yeah. So for today, hopefully you can see all the codes and stuff. Let's see if I can get any closer for you guys. We can get down here just a little bit more. Sorry for adjusting on you. But sometimes you got to, right? So that host code there. You can also, you definitely can just let me know if you want to order. You don't have to order online. So, but if you want clearance stuff, I would tell you to order online because then you don't have to wait and it possibly sell out. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? I wasn't live last week because Facebook decided to delete my button for go live. So, yeah. Some days it's just what it is. So, for today, this is what we are creating. And if you like what you see, let me know. Because that's why we're doing this. It's interactive, right? Okay. Don't fall asleep on me. Go get some lunch. So this is what we are creating. And I'm trying to see where the center of this is. So this is what we're going to be creating. Actually, a little bit opposite, but that's what we're doing for today. A version of this, okay? So if you... Let me scoot up a little bit. If you are creating this card, you will need the I Say Hello set, which has good luck in it. I'm so sorry, my friend. Happy birthday. Congratulations. Hello there. Birthday stuff, graduation stuff that I don't know if it's fortunate or unfortunate, but that's coming up very shortly in my world. And, yeah, my daughter's a senior this year and is graduating. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. So let's see. So let's go through the list. I Say Hello. I've got some gems here. These are the Brights enamel dots or the holiday rhinestones. I've got my Night of Navy ink. I've got dimensionals of both sizes. I have my snail adhesive. This is Call Me Clover cardstock. And then I'm blanking on the name right now. Oh man. This is the masculine designer paper that also is for the golf stuff. And I think it's called Country Club, but honestly, it's just escaping me for the moment, and I don't know why. And I have a piece of thick white whisper white cardstock. I will get my words in order. Yes, I will. All right, so this is cut at 4 1/4 by 11, and on the 11-inch side, scored at 5 1/2. If you have a nice new paper trimmer, awesome. By the way, the blades on that last about 200 cuts. So just FYI, if you're doing a stack of cards, you might want to make sure you have a pack. It comes in a 4-pack of the replacement blades. And then I should say, this is a little precursor. This is either going to be for Cheryl's party, or this is going to be for next week. No, I'm just teasing. This is one of the part of one of the projects that we're going to be doing for Cheryl's class, and it's going to involve gold coins. So this is a bunch of circle cutouts. This is the Starburst, if you're wondering, punch. And this is the Scripty 3D embossing folder. So that's just a little sneak to what we're going to be doing for Cheryl's. All right, so for today though, we are creating a card, of course, right? Okay, so I am going to fold that cardstock, get my bone folder out there, make sure it's going the right way. Now you say, oh John, yeah, well guess what? There has been so many times where things happen, and that's all I'm going to say about that, because that's all I need to say. If you've ever crafted for a long period of time, you already know what I'm talking about. So I've done some pre-cutting here, just for your information. So I've done Call Me Clover, and this is cut, this mat is cut at 5 by 3 3/4. FYI for you, this is, you know, this is like that Wacky Wednesday. So you thought the hearts were only for Valentine's Day, correct? No, not the case. So if you ordered the heart punch pack, guess what? You can still use it, because we're making clovers out of it today. If you have not ordered it, it's still available until June, I believe. June 2nd, I want to say. So, great deal. So I'm grabbing my snail adhesive. And you will notice our paper trimmer leaves a little bit of a ridge. So you can either flatten that out with a bone folder, or you can put it on the back side. Your choice. So I did do a Cheryl trick, and I punched out some paper out of the background, because this is going to go right over. So not a problem, right? Yes, I go through quite a bit of snail every single week. Thankfully, I had an order come in yesterday, and I had about 15 on it, and I think I have 2 or 3 left. So if you need it, I usually have it on hand. And I say usually because you never know. All right, so I've kind of done a little bit of pre-cutting to help this along, because I didn't figure you'd want to see me crank out, you know, all these pieces and parts, because it's a little bit repetitive. So these parts, this is the punch out of the heart punch pack, but these other hearts are out of the Be Mine stitched framelits. Okay, and the reason I picked that is because there's like 17 different hearts. So if it's not the right size, not the right shape, or you want stitched or scalloped, or that would be the set you need to do, right? Yeah. So all right, so we're gonna pull these up here so I can make some room, because this is a little bit fun to line up. Okay, the hearts are a tiny bit big for the card, so what you're gonna do is you're actually gonna go over the edge, and what I did was I kind of centered, but notice, let me pull the other one back in, notice they weren't touching. Okay, so I just kind of put them where they fell and let it be. I know, that's how I stamp though, and anybody that knows me already knows that. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just lining up, and the reason I'm kind of lining up is just so I know how much gap I'm going to have here, so I know how much to line up or where to line up when I'm doing. Do you understand? Tell me if you understand. So I'm just trying to figure out, do I have an 1/8 of an inch, a 1/16 of an inch, how much of what? And the nice thing about this is, look, there's a center stripe on my plaid. So I'm gonna go, you know, a 1/2 click over from that center and a 1/2 click over from that center, and then it'll be fairly centered. Okay, so I'm using snail on this. You can use dimensionals, you can use glue dots, but this is what's right here. So guess what I'm using? Okay. So I'm just grabbing these hearts and sticking them down. So you want to make sure that they don't go beyond the edge of your card, otherwise you're going to have a flat spot, but they can definitely stick out past the mat. Okay. So I've got that. And so this is kind of a catch-all card because St. Paddy's Day, well, in our house it's very much recognized because I'm married to a piper. But in the regular world of things, it's just an opportunity to drink green beer for a day. So it's not a huge holiday, which means there's not a lot of card sets for St. Paddy's, which translates to me making it up as I go and figuring out what looks like a clover, right? Okay, so since I don't want to do thistles, I'll just say that. I have tried to do thistles, and thanks, Cheryl, for saying you understand. I've tried to do thistles, and yeah, it just didn't work out well. All right, so, and then another thing is if you want them centered on the heart, so that way it goes like this, but for me, I was putting them more matted, but towards the middle, I guess you would say. Let's see here. If you have trouble with snail adhesive, do our multi-purpose glue. I mean, there's so many different ways we can do things. I know Miss Carol usually uses tear and tape instead because she wants stuff to stick together forever and ever and ever. So here's our clover, and we gotta have 4. I mean, come on, guys. If we're going to do it, we're doing a 4, right? We're not doing no 3. All right, because we want to have good luck, right? So I have pre-punched out, not what I normally say to do. You can do this out of about 4 different labels, punch labels, or you can grab the painted labels. I mean, they're so season stitch. There's so many different options. Basically, pick your words and then just see what you have and make sure it fits, okay? If it doesn't fit, we can always stretch it out, make it happen, figure it out, right? All right, so one tip about this, I did 2 layers deep on the original card because I wanted it popped up above. So, and then I also did it on the card instead of on the back here. Normally we put it on the back, but I wanted to make sure to hit where I needed to on the card. I didn't want it to be up here, you know, depending on where I hit with the other cardstock, the other piece, the accent piece rather, sorry, brain. So I wanted to make sure that my placement was exact for my dimensionals. Because I am stacking them, I wanted it to be perfect. Go figure, huh? All right, so that's what I have for that. And then the last card I used the enamel dots. So for this one, I am going to use the holiday rhinestones. If your fingers don't work, grab a tweezer, take your pick tool, grab your old piercing tool, grab a scissors, whatever you are comfortable with, bone folder, whatever you're comfortable with, and make it happen. So just go create, right? So because I usually sew my cards, I am going to put my little love stamp on the back there. Yeah, if you do sell cards, even if you're not a demonstrator, what that little, whew, I got some stickies somewhere. Even if you're not a demonstrator, this little stamp says, hey, I bought the stamps and I have the copyright release so I can sell it. Okay? So that's what I have for that. I found my sticky spot. Let me get rid of it. Okay. So those are the 2. The only difference I did with this one is I popped up the hearts as well with mini dimensionals. Hey Jode, How are you, hun? Are the hearts punches or dice? Yes, both. The largest one is from the Heart Pack punch, and the other two are from the Be Mine stitched framelits. So if you don't have time to order it, come on a Monday, right? For open time. 10:30 to 12:30, 5:30 to 7:30. I don't loan my stuff out, but you can come use it. So, with that being said, there are our 2 St. Paddy's Day cards. Thank you so much for joining me. I am glad I was able to make it back. Yeah, some days it's the simple things, right? And without anything else, I will leave you with the host code 7B7DAVP6. If you want to be part of the leap year promotion, please let me know. I have a few things that have already gone, and let's see. I will be up in Yucca on Friday, 10:30 to 11:30, if you would like to pick up your brochure. So I'm sure there'll be some stuff left. I promise. If not, we'll make it happen. All right, so enjoy your St. Paddy's Day cards. Thank you for joining me. Glad to be back. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.